2, 3. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is September the 11th. I'm just going to leave that there. Today, in this video, we're going to be racing this car and this car. Now, as always, I mess everything up, guys. So, what you're going to see is a clip from where we were working on Andrew's car, trying to get the bugs worked out of it. And what I did was basically just walk outside and start talking about the two cars. Well, I didn't realize that later on that day we were going to run the two cars. So anyway, in this video you're going to see this car versus that car. Stay tuned to the end and I'm going to show you my headliner fix for the car. $24 and we have a black headliner. I know you guys really can't see it, but it looks really good. So now I'm not going to show you the whole install of it, like how to take it out, how to put it in, but I want to show you guys how to fix these headliners and put your own in for 24 bucks. Let's get to the video. There is the Calypso Cone and the Retro Fox. So if you're new to this channel, we painted this car last year. Obviously chose to go a two-tone with it, like a retro look. We put the 10th anniversary wheels. Everybody always asks, so you can pick those up from LMR. There's no custom offset or custom fitment. Just pick them up from LMR. It's a wheel and tire package. They'll bolt right on. And yes, it is still 4-lug. It's a stock engine, has a B-cam and headers on it and exhaust. That's it. Stock gears, all that stuff. Stock clutch. This car over here is also bone stock. As of right now, it has no mods done to it. The only thing it does have is exhaust, obviously. And we made a Cobra clone out of it. We did the Calypso green instead of the teal, just to change it up a little bit. On camera, you really can't see much of a difference. I don't know. Here lately, it's been showing up more green on camera, so I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, these are the two cars, and Andrew's gone at the moment. Like I told you guys, he's going to test his car out, but we'll get all of our Fox bodies out here pretty soon. We'll get them all cleaned up and get you guys some video of them. We'll talk about them, and we may just go live one day when we do that. So may get them all out into a parking lot and just, I don't know, just go for it. Just go live, and you guys can ask, you know, any questions you want to about the cars. Also, you know, I can take you around them, we can talk about them and everything else. So if you guys would be interested in that, let me know. We may like schedule a day. I'll let you guys know like a day in advance or a couple days in advance of when we're going to go live, so that way you can tune in. And like I said, ask any questions that you want to with these cars, and we'll just talk. We've never done a live video, so I think it's about time that we do one. Anyway, let's wait on Andrew. It's been like 20 minutes now and he's not back yet, so I hope the car didn't break down. Hey, you know Fox bodies, right? It's bound to. All right, guys, we're gonna take a trip to Canada real quick, like, and we're gonna see how the Calypso clone stacks up to the Retro Fox. Andrew's actually gonna film. I don't have my suction cup mount. It's getting dark, so we want to be able to kind of see what we're doing here. But I anticipate this car being faster, no doubt. But I don't know. We'll just have to see. I know the Calypso clone runs really good as far as like it being peppy and having a little bit of power, but I do feel like this car is going to outrun it.
Everything's exactly the way you want it.
Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and pass the camera off to Andrew. We'll see what happens. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
help me?
Well, all right, guys, we are back. So what did you guys think? What did you expect to happen? We pretty much knew that the Retro Fox was, you know, going to outrun the Calypso Cone. This is an AOD car. That's a 5-speed car. Now the clutch is slipping in the Retro Fox, so it probably would have been a lot worse if we had a good clutch. But you got to think, I mean, this thing's got a B cam, it's got headers, it's got exhaust. This car is pretty much just bone stock. It has exhaust. We don't know what gears are in it, but we figure, I think it's 273s. We were doing like 70 mile an hour at like 1700 RPM, so it's probably 273s in the car. So hey, look, we got a set of 410 gears. We've got a 3500 stall. We've got headers. We've got upper and lower intake. Supercharger nitrous heads. No, but we do have some extra parts coming for the car here pretty soon. So, well, I say that. They're definitely going to be coming. I just don't know when. And when we get all this installed on the car, it should be fun. It should be a very fun car. Now, we are going to play around with all of these cars. Andrew's black car that he's got at home is a beast. There's nothing sitting right here that's going to outrun that car. But what we can do is test out the Calypso Cone against it, because it's an automatic too, so it'll be consistent racing. See how bad the black car beats it. Then once we start doing mods, we'll see if it's enough to catch the black car. Not with nitrous, I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen, but either way, it'll be a good judge for us to see if this car is actually picking up anything before we start taking it to the track, because at some point I'm sure we will do that, if it holds together, that is. All right, guys, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, and as always, thanks for watching. This car is a train wreck on the interior. Now, we're not really ready to get started installing all of the new stuff, but there is one thing that we need to take care of while everything's out of the car. What is that? That would be this ratty headliner. But you know your boy, I'm too budget to go spend $250+ on a new headliner. I'm too budget to even go spend $100 on a kit to do it myself. We're gonna go to Joann Fabric here in just a few minutes, as soon as Andrew gets here, and we're gonna do this thing for around 20 to 40 bucks, just depends. That's not including glue, spray glue. I already have that. But we're gonna go pick up some material and do this ourselves. Look at this backing. I mean, you can't even pick this stuff up. It falls apart, look. Anyway, now, as far as how we're gonna do this, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you about it now. There are 3 components to this headliner. As you can see, you have your perforated backing here. Okay, that's gonna stay. We're gonna keep that. It's essentially just cardboard, though, if you want to know. And then you have another layer right here, which is really just a thick paper. Now, I don't have any of that, so we're not going to use that. I think it's just a buffer between the material and the backing, because it does make it a lot easier to pull this stuff off without damaging the backing. So these are my thoughts on doing it this way. If you leave this backing material out right here and you just put your fabric on top of that, you'll probably never be able to do this again. Look at him, he's so cool. He thinks he's so cool. Andrew, what'd you get us to eat?
I got me some pizza.
No, now.
I don't even want you taking a
Look, he
ham
can't
off
even
of
get out. He's so fat now. He gained so much weight eating all this pizza.
I ain't gained no weight.
All right, guys, Andrew picked us up some pizza, whether he knows it or not. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some of his pizza, and we'll get back to you guys when we get some fabric. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do is go ahead and start separating the backing from the material right here. Like I said, we're gonna leave this thin paper strip attached to this, and we're just gonna start pulling. Now, you wanna be careful. You don't wanna tear this. I'll tell you what, from here, let's go ahead and just do a time lapse.
Get out there and put the work in, make your own money, man, raise your own kids. Shout out to the crew that used to hang out on Pennsylvania Wheeling. What up, Joey? Listen to my 6-track beats on repeat and tell me they feeling it. And maybe they lied, maybe they didn't want to hurt the kids' feelings. But what they did was light a fire, cause now I feel like I'm the illest. A motley bunch who never had much.
Alright, we're gonna let that dry for just a few seconds, about 30 seconds or so. We're just gonna fold this back.
And I've been ready, time to get the fuck out. So I took all this confidence and left my hometown. Don't know what they're doing, don't know where they live. But if they can hear me, I'm still grateful for everything they did. They believe. Thank you. No more favor. I believe, cause why the fuck wouldn't I? I'm gonna call off the parade to save you. No more favor. Unless you wish to meet Jamaica.
That's about it. The only thing really left to do is flip it over and trim everything out. We're going to use a combination of razor blades and whatever else we can find. As you can see, I stepped on the damn thing, so now it's dirty, but all that should clean up pretty good. And essentially, I mean, you have a headliner, so. I have a broken piece. We're just going to go ahead and attach it back with some glue. All right, so now all we have to do is trim this out. We're going to take this thing inside and we're just going to carefully cut out all of this, trim it up really nice and get it close. And guys, this thing will be ready to install. So I'm not going to take you along for the entire ride. Like I said, me and Andrew are going to go in, trim this thing out, and I'll probably install it either later tonight or tomorrow. So I'll catch back up with you guys then. It is done. So as you can see, here's your before and there's your after. Now we'll pick this thing up in just a second and look at it, but I want to remind you guys that this was about $24 in fabric. I got it from Hobby Lobby. Joann Fabric, where I live, did not carry headliner material anymore, so this is what we got. Guys, come on, this stuff is really easy. I had never done a headliner like by myself. I've helped my dad do headliners before, but never done one by myself. It's easy. It is super, super easy. Now I did mess up here. There are a couple little divots where I put my knees in the foam whenever I had glued everything down. I wish I hadn't done that, but you're never going to see it anyway, not on the roof. But let me get this thing up so you can see. You know, that's it, guys. Everything's cut out. What we did was we just flipped it over and cut everything out from the back side. Just run a razor blade around it. Your edges don't have to be perfect because all your trim covers that up. And also another cool fun fact here is the not the build date on the car so much, probably is just whenever this was done, whenever this was made. So 6/24/88. That's pretty cool. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and wrap this video up. And as always, thanks for watching.